Alright guys, just in case you're keeping track or if you're looking at your test from Friday, the circles test, this is question 8 from the circles test. And a lot of people had trouble with this, so let's go over it. So this says, a circle has a radius of 6. So I drew that in blue there. There's the radius of 6. An arc in this circle has a central angle of 330. There's your 330. They gave that to you. This is all given. What is the length of the arc? So what they mean by the length of the arc, they're not talking about this little blue arc here. They're actually talking about the major arc. They want you to find the length of this major arc here. All right? So we can actually find that by setting up a proportion. If we do this, let me just uncap my pen here. Okay, so if we do theta, so the angle measurement of the central angle, theta over 360 degrees, so the measure of a specific angle over the total angle measurement of this circle will be equal to the measurement of the arc, which is, arc measure is labeled S. So whenever you see an S, I'm talking about arc measurement, over circumference. All right, so theta is the degree measurement. It's a specific degree measurement on the circle. 360 is the degree measurement of the entire circle. And then we have S to represent arc length over the total circumference. So the specific arc length over the total circumference. All right, so that's the proportion that you'll want to use for this. And again, this is S is arc length, while C is circumference. All right, that's circumference. So angle measurement over 360 equals arc length over circumference. And so what we'll do now is we'll plug in some numbers. Now, we're looking for this arc length in purple, okay? So that means I'm going to use this as my theta. This 330 degrees will be my theta since it's the central angle for that arc that we want to find. So we do 330 over 360, 330 over 360 equals, now we don't know what the arc length is, so we're just going to leave it S, that's what we want to find, over the circumference. So you're going to have to calculate the circumference. Now remember that circumference, C, is equal to 2 pi r. All right? And we know what r is, we know what the radius is, so C equals 2 pi 6, 2 pi times 6, meaning that C equals 12 pi. All right, so now we have our circumference, and we just have to enter it into our formula here. All right, for C, we know that C is 12 pi. All right, so now we're going to cross multiply here. We're going to do 330 times 12 pi and 360 times S. All right, so 330 times 12 is 3,960. So 330 times 12, 3,960. Multiply that by pi. I haven't done that yet, so I'll just leave it like this. And that equals 360s. All right. So that means that S equals 3,960 pi over 360. 3,960 pi over 360. And now when I calculated this, I just entered pi in as 3.14. They said you can do that in the problem, that's fine. So 3,960 pi, or 3,960 times 3.14 divided by 360 will give you your value for S. So we know that S is 34.54, right? And that's what you're looking for. That's what they wanted you to find. What is the length of the arc? I used this formula to find arc length, and I found that it was 34.54 based on this circle here. All right, you have one more video to view, and then I want you to retake the test. Retake the circle quiz or test, I'm not sure what they call it, but it's the assessment that you took on Friday.